Isle of Dogs is directed by Wes Anderson, and guys, this is possibly an unexpected review. I did not expect to review this, but I went and saw it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. First of all, this is basically taking place in the future of Japan, and basically this 12-year-old boy, I think, that is deciding whether he wants this dog Spots or not, and technically he's meeting these other dogs in this world of Japan. And yeah, this is Wes Anderson's second stop motion animation feature, if I believe. He also did Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I've also seen, by the way, and that movie is actually pretty good. Yeah, and I think this movie's, and I think I prefer this one actually, but we'll get to my review at the moment, because that was a good movie, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Isle of Dogs was a great movie, guys. Before I get to what I thought about it, first of all, we have a pretty good list of casting. You have Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, and Jeff Goldblum, and some others as well. Oh, and Frances McDormand, who I believe was from 3 Billboards. I'm not too sure. She could be in it, actually. I think she was, actually. Yeah, she was. She was in 3 Billboards. Yep, along with Fargo, I think. Yeah. And I don't know, guys. The animation in this movie, guys, is amazing, guys. Now, to those who don't know me, I don't review very many animated movies on this channel. I do watch them, but I'm just more into live action movies. I never grew up with many animation movies, unlike the Toy Story trilogy and some of the Disney movies that are not owned by Pixar. I like some of those movies as well. Those movies are good, but they're not really my type of movies to go back into. The Disney movies are good, don't get me wrong, but they're not really the movies for me, personally. The movies I'm into are the classic sort of films that inspire the newer movies that we're currently seeing in the theatres today. But animation is still pretty good, I think. It's not my all-time favourite genre film, but it's still good. I mean, whoever played Spots in the movie, well done to that. So, right, let me look up something real quick. Yes, guys, like I said, I had a great time with this movie. This is definitely a good animation movie that takes place in the future of Japan. This has great the screenplay by Wes Anderson done all those things. He directed this movie, produced it, he did the screenplay of it, and he told the story of it, which is pretty interesting, actually. And I think this is definitely going to be nominated for the 91st Oscars of the year, because this is probably going to be the best animated movie, I think. And yeah, I don't know, I had a great time with Isle of Dogs. This is a great movie. The casting choices I thought were very good in this movie. The There's not really much to talk about it, but I'm just gonna say I enjoyed this movie for what it was. This was probably this is probably the best animated film I've seen with dogs in it. I might say, the exception of 101 Dalmatians, which I have watched, and then that's pretty good in my mind for what I first saw it. You see, I haven't seen these movies in ages, guys. This is why I'm into the live-action movies, you see. Oh, and I do like DreamWorks as well. I like that company as well. But this stop-motion animation is very good, actually. Stop-motion animation. That's what it's called. Yeah, I got it right. Yeah, all the dog characters were good in my opinion. I don't think there was a single problem with this movie. This movie has a great sense of humor in there. Is this movie perfect? No, definitely not. Most of the jokes are cool, but there are some that are pretty nah. And what else did I have a problem with it? I'm trying to think what it was in my head. I don't know, some of the jokes were just like, meh. And, oh yes, and there are some scenes, there's a couple of scenes in this movie that may not be for kids, okay? This might not be for under 7-year-olds, you might say, because this movie is a PG in the UK, with the yellow triangle, if you know what I mean. But there's not really much to say, guys. I'm only here to say that what I liked about the movie, and that's really it. But I loved all the dog characters in the movie. I thought they were all good. I didn't have a problem with any of the characters. I mean, whoever played who out of the actors that I mentioned, good job on them. I thought they all did a pretty good job. Yeah, Bill Murray's in this movie. Whoever he played, good job on that, whatever he done. But I have not much to say, guys. This is just a little short review. I enjoyed Isle of Dogs. It was a very good film. And I definitely recommend, if you love animation and you like dogs and animals in general, I would definitely check this movie out. If you are into dogs and animals in general, then I definitely check out Isle of Dogs. And the ending as well is pretty good, guys. The ending is very good as well. But I have not much to say. I saw it today, though. Probably because I daydream a lot. I'm just kidding. I don't do it all the time. But there's just times in certain cinemas that I do dream a lot. But I do follow what's happening, though. I don't know, I just don't want to spoil it. But this is a spoiler-free, like all these newer movie releases, so yeah. As how I would rate Isle of Dogs, I would give it a 9 out of 10, guys. It's a very good animation movie. I recommend it. And so, guys, that's my review on Isle of Dogs. Comment down below, let me know what your opinion is on this movie. And comment down below, let me know, what would you prefer? Fantastic Mr. Fox or Isle of Dogs? Which would you prefer? Because I've seen both of those movies and they're pretty good. And for me, I thought Isle of Dogs was slightly better for me. I don't know, I just enjoyed this movie. There you go. Again, guys, you can phone my Landers Film Awards. I'm trying to find a good date to do it, guys, but hopefully it should happen in April. This April. You guys can still vote, guys. We have a couple of ties, so please keep voting for your favourite to win. And yeah, as always, comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. And until my next video, I will see you guys next time, and peace. Ruff, ruff.